Hello everyone, welcome to our first episode of Tips and Tricks. In this episode, I will share few SQL tips for boosting our SQL query performance. We nobody likes delay in response, right? Here are some simple changes that we have to make our query perform faster. I am Subramanian, I am the author of this video. Without much delay, let's get into the video. The tip number one is always prefix table name, stored procedure name and other objects with its schema name or owner name. If the schema name is not provided, SQL Server's engine tries to find it in all schemas until the object finds it. SQL Server engine will not search for the table outside of its schema if the schema name is provided. So the best practice is to give a schema name to the objects. The tip number 2 is do not use the star operator in our select statements. Instead, use the column names. SQL Server scans for all column names and replaces the star with all the column names of the table in the SQL select statement. Providing column names avoids this search and replace and enhance the performance. The tip number 3 is do not use notting when comparing with nullable columns. Use not exist instead. When notting is used in the query, SQL Server will check each result to see if it is null or not. Using not exist will not do the comparison with nulls. The next tip is do not use the table variables in joins. Use temporary tables, CTEs, or derived tables in joins instead. Even though table variables are very fast and efficient in a lot of situations, the SQL Server engine sees it as a single row. Due to this, they perform horribly when used in joins. CTEs and derived tables perform better with joins compared to the table variables. The last tip is avoid using group by, order by and distinct as much as possible. When using group by, order by or distinct, the SQL Server engine creates a work table and puts the data on the work table. And after that, it organizes this data in the work table as requested by the query and then it returns the final result. So use group by, order by or distinct in your query only when absolutely necessary. If we make these simple changes to our SQL Server queries, it will make a huge difference in the response time. Thank you so much for listening and let's discuss some interesting tips and tricks in upcoming episodes. Thank you so much.